Hey everybody, this is Spath, and it's the 6th of August, and I'm streaming live from Positive Poker Insiders. And today, I am at Full Flush Poker because I am down to my last $50 at Full Flush Poker, and I'm going to play it off or up. I've really given the rest of my money to other people, literally clients and players that needed money. Really done with Full Flush Poker, but I thought I would just broadcast this today and see what we can do with the last 50 bucks. I think maybe I've got, let's see, 56 cents over that. Let's put it all at the table. Let's put it all there. There we go. Got unlucky here at the table. I must have just taken a beat down because a minute ago it was over $100. Maybe that was at the other table though, maybe. I've played like 3 or 4 hands. I raised once with ace jack at 1. Nobody called. Notice the type of hands these guys are playing. Pretty wide range of hands. Got 3 small stacks. Really, Road Dog's right behind them. Hope everybody's doing good. I'm kind of burnt out on online poker, to tell you the truth. Done a lot of videos this year, over 250 videos. I'm going to continue to do some instructional videos. I'm going to start working on some group. We got the thing up. Just be on mute. I don't know why it's broadcasting. Anyhow, gonna do some Skype group, study group type recordings. Gonna be playing a lot more live. Been playing a lot live. I'll post something later on, show you what about 2 hours at a 1-2 table did last night. Enjoyed it. Enjoying the live play more right now than anything else. Going to get back to doing my interviews. Greg Raymer emailed this week, so I'll be putting him on. I'll be doing Matt from up at Staples Poker in the next couple of weeks. And James Splitsuit Sweeney, who has a new workbook out on reading hands. I just did a review for that for Ante Up magazine. I do have Mr. Mike Sexton's new book, Life's a Gamble, here. I need to read it and do a review on that. I've done Donna Blevins' review book over the summer, helped edit that a little bit and provide some comments to her, so I need to render a review on that. So I got plenty to do. It's just going to change my focus somewhat. Play a little less online. Stream some other type things. Now here I've got middle pair. I got to figure I'm way behind. But Rud Dog, he would play. He would also bet the 7, which means that one of my outs is out. He would bet the 5, which means I'm ahead of him. But then this guy comes in too. I'm just gonna let this go. Let's see how good. See now he checked it. He checked it. Now there's my 7-8. He had the jack when I said, and he would have had 2 pair and crushed me. We can't see what Rude Dog has. Red Dog, whatever his name is. He plays any 2 cards though. Now I'm in for a quarter. It cost me 75 cents. I'm out of position against a short stack. Doesn't interest me at all with those kind of cards. I see Posse's in there. Oh, flopping the nuts. Now Posse and I moved over to Intertops Poker, checking that out. Posse's still checking it out. I kind of am not thrilled with the amount of traffic they have, so I'm going to concentrate myself when I do play online over at True Poker. So you'll see me play tournaments there, cash games, jackpots, things like that. So we're going to be offering you a variety of things. Dave Romer, also ACR, True, same thing, Black Chip. We'll be doing more PLO and other things. Hope to get back to streaming here 2 or 3 times at least a week. I have not heard of anybody that's got their money off of Full Flush lately. Again, there are people with $4,500, $4,000, $2,000 that have contacted me that just are amazed that they can't get even a response from support. So you do what you want. It just gets me that they're operating under these conditions. Here we got a call. We got King 7 again against one pair. You'll go broke in this game with one pair quite a few times. I imagine that Lucky is going to learn his lesson. This guy here, he sat with a short stack. I'm going to raise since I'm first in. I imagine he's going to just take that money as soon as it comes time for him to post again and get out of here. I'll just follow up with one-time continuation bet here. I'm done. Not going to fire another bullet. And no cards. Even if he has ace high, he's probably going to bet. Maybe he got ace high. And he does have a pair of fives, but I don't think I could move him out for there. And that's what you get a lot of times at these sites is people that don't even care about their money anymore. They're leaving the site and they're just spending it. It's a shame that you can't, pick them off and increase your stack size and then cash it out, but there's hardly any means to cash out, so it's not good. Another guy in the 4X Fold is in the house, and he says, I haven't seen me for a while, hope I'm well, I'm doing fine. I've been playing a lot more live lately, so I apologize, but you got to go where the money goes, where the money is. There's just not a lot of money online, and several of the players that have come to me for lessons and things like that, they've really don't want to spend the money at the stage they're at in their poker life with a coach. I've sent them to my YouTube channel, Spath, and told them to read this and that and come back to me later on. It's just not worth it for them to jump in now, pay for a coach, and not ready for a coach. Oh, my 5 would have held up there. That's an easy fold. Again, this is my last $44.31 on the site. Probably be done with the site as soon as this is zeroed out. Unless I make it back up to 100 or something like that, and then I'll maybe ship that to somebody else that needs some money or wants some money for whatever reason. I not recommend that anybody deposit any money on this site. That would be useless. Viet boy, huh? Now that dollar raise, just to build the pot, is that somebody speculating with 2 spades? Is that somebody speculating with something like a 5 or a 4? See if Lucky goes up and tries to snatch this away for $6 or something. Nope. Could have been something like ace 6 too. Might find out because Root Dog doesn't like to fold. He does. And no way I felt like he was going to do anything there. He limp called. Well, we'll see the flop for cheap. He bets, I fold. If he fold, if he checks, I bet. If he bets, I fold. Nope. Tell you about a nice pot last night, or hand that I was in. Picked up pocket jacks, and somebody had straddled for $5, and there was two callers in front of me, and I called with my jacks. I didn't want to raise with the jacks, and the guy that straddled made it 25, and three people called at 25. When it came around to me, I had about 198 total, counting my 5 that was in front of me. I had sat down with 200. So I went all in. The guy next to me that straddled for the 5 and made it 25, he looks at me and he says, I don't like the way you looked at me. I think I'm going to fold my hand. Well, the next guy snap called me, and the other guy folded, and so I was trying to get all that $25 dead money that was in there, but if somebody called, I figured I was ahead with my 10s or my jacks. Well, the flop had nothing. The jacks would have been high pair. The turn was a jack, giving me 3 jacks, and of course the river didn't matter. And of course the guy never turned over his cards that called me, but he said, oh, he had me until the other jack came, which I doubt very seriously. If he had queens or kings, he probably had ace king or ace queen. So that was a nice 275. And then I just went on a streak after that. I rushed a bunch, and I left with 7. I was there for about 2 hours. I left 7:39 or 7:27. I guess it was 7:27. Because when I came home, my wife said, how'd you do? And I said 7:27. She said, oh, isn't that a jetliner or something like that? We got Zekel in the house today, 1980. Let's see if I can pick up some cards here. So far, no good. Nope. I don't think he bet the king there. I really don't. I don't think he bet the king. But the calling station, so why should I try to steal from a calling station? You know, part of playing poker is understanding the players that you're up against. And James Split Suits Sweeney's workbook, Reading Hands for Live Play, is very, very intricate. You need to know Flopzilla, you need to know about a lot of things, and it helps to have Poker Tracker and things like that online. But he's going to go through some scenarios. He's got illustrations in the book, and then once you go through all of them, he asks you to go back through and change one of the parameters. In other words, change the position, change the bet size, change the cards, and the book acts like actually you could do it 2 or 3 to go through the book several times and keep changing it, but it's actually like 2 books in one, and it's a little pricey on the book, but it's well worth investing if you're that type of player that's going to play online, going to use Flopzilla, going to use heads-up display and things like that. But it's going to help you also at live play, and that's where it's important. Putting players on ranges of hands, deciding what they have, not making mistakes. Yep. Ezekiel wants everybody to know that he's Xander from over in Scotland, home of Donald Trump's new golf course. I think that's why the Brexit happened, is because Donald went over there. No, just kidding, folks. Just kidding. No political stuff here. That's true. So you haven't seen me play much, and that's because the cards aren't very good to play with, and so therefore you have to be kind of silent. Letting Chad know he's on the stream live now on PPI. This is how I do a wave. Watch this. You know how they do the wave. Sometimes we have a whole bunch of people at the table that we know. We all get everybody to do it and make that wave in the chat side. It's funny than hell. People don't know what the hell's going on. Expecting some rain here in the Northeast Maryland today. Hello. Well, folks, you know, it's not fun watching paint dry, but if you think you could have played any of the hands that I had so far, let me know in the chat. Let me know by email, alspath@alspath.com. Sometimes you just have to sit it out and wait it out. Come on, somebody bet this. I'm far from a Trump supporter, Ezekiel. That guy's catastrophe written all over his forehead. Oh, 50 cents is not going to win it, is it? Yes, it is. All right, come on. Ace, king, or something. Nothing. I almost played the tournament last night over at the casino. They have Friday night. They have a $125 bounty, $50 bounty on everybody's head. $75 goes into the pot for the prize pool. Usually get about 60, 70 people. Well, folks. Full pot here. So did he hit two pair like 3-5? Jack 5? You know, he plays any two cards. And when he raises, he usually has better, I mean, like anybody else, he definitely have, now here he has any two cards, in my opinion. I don't think he has like an ace king or something good here. Let's see if we can let it slip in for a quarter. And the answer is yes. And the answer is yuck. Now, if he had a queen, he would bet here. He didn't bet at all. Yikes, nobody liked anything there. changed. So he did have the queen, like I said, but those aren't bad cards. Folding on the button. Nah. Viet's been very quiet. Whoa. Whoa. Anybody want to guess? Big pair? $30 buckarooskies. Whoa. My dad I used to say, ask my dad when I was a kid, how much did that cost? And he used to say $1.380. He used to always confuse me. For all you millennials out there, he used to also say, when you got knocked out or you were done, you got 86'd. Anybody know where 86 came from? Yuck. All the threes are happy. Let's just hope that the secretary picks up the phone there. Gotta pay her more. Although when I got home from the casino last night after telling her how much I won, she said, "Oh, half." Ezekiel's asking a question. Flesh. I don't know what is this question. Got a nice email from Greg Raymer this week, who's going to be coming on the Sunday conversation when I crank that back up. If you got questions for Greg about his World Series run or what he's done in the last 10 years since then, let me know. Ooh, back runner straight. Well, I think if they let me see the flop, I can flop 2 6s. Not happening. Yikes. Another backdoor effort here from the Viet boy. Who says flush? Hey, big cards. Let's see what happens. Limp in again. Oh, he's got a decent hand. Let's make it $3 and see where he wants to go with it. That's the continuation bet. See, when the pot gets bigger like that pre-flop and you make that bet 3/4 or pot, the guy that missed is not going to stick around. When it's small, you have a harder time getting rid of the people. They got the position, don't have the cards, facing a raise. He's going to come in. This is too much money for him to get involved. He's going to come in. Now he should be priced in here, no matter what he's got. Who's got the king? Well, I think it was unlucky that raised, so I'm going to put him on that king here. I hope he just doesn't scare anybody away. I hope he just, oh, he folded out. Doesn't have it. And maybe he raised with something like 5-6 or 6-7 or something. Who knows? There's your king right there. Sin City Tarot. Welcome Mandel 4. Welcome Spinks. Well, we got a suited connector here. We're going to raise this up unless it's raised in front of us. And we'll make it $1.25. That'll get us a little action. That definitely means he's in. Hey, $28 one. I just got to get out of the way of that. There's no way he could go against the rud there. Got himself a nice pair or ace king. He's not showing. Oh, queens. There it is. Nice pair. One of these times he's going to walk into something. Telegraphs it all. He's going to sit out, looks like. Let's check it out. If he bets 50 cents, I'm coming over the top. If he bets it more than that, I'm out. When he bets 50, he has a piece of it. When he bets more than that, he has a top piece of it. Okay, Sinky, come on, sit out again. Here we go, ace queen. We're going to raise it up. Hopefully Lucky's not going to raise it in front of us. If he does, we're just going to make a pot. I think he'll pay up to $4. I'm going to have to go against Rud this time. Easy fold here. Oh, you know, I thought about it. If this would have been 3-4, I would have done it, but not the two gap there. Might have won some money on this one from somebody. Uh-oh. He's in the blind, unlucky. He could have a 3 as well. I'm telling somebody about the playlist up on YouTube. You can search Positive Poker Insiders or Al Spath and find them. It's 250 free videos, all different kinds, as you can watch. Okay, Sin City posts 8-7. Gonna raise it up against the Rud to the push again, and he doesn't. Look, he's out of position. He has to have a better hand to re-raise here or a better hand to call. And he's calling means he doesn't, means he's got something maybe like a 10 jack. He may have just hit this one square. can win is if he folds. Jack. Oh, ace king. Wow. Monster. He thought about it though, didn't he, folks? That was odd. He never bet that whole time. Terrible board for me. All over cards. Oof. Usually hits somebody. No way to win there unless I bet there at the end. If I bet more, does he call? Probably. Oh, 7-2 runner. Hey, Just Dan and LTU Maximus is in the house. Just Dan 69. Queen 9, not a good hand. Out of position. Fold to any raise here. $125. Nope. Well, let's just make this $2 here and see if we can steal the 50 cents from the short stack. He doesn't want to waste $2 here. Now he's got me beat. Pocket nines. He had one of my nines. A good thing I didn't hit a 9. So ran into a brick wall there, folks. Let's see if we can see a flop with this one. Let's just see if we can see a flop. That's all we want to do is see a flop. Yeah, you wonder why he didn't re-raise me with that ace king, but he thought I had something good he was trying to trap. So I've got the draw and the bottom pair against Viet Boy. Definitely going to make him play for some more money here. Half the pot. I don't think he's got the clubs. Now if he goes all in, he does. I'll just show him I didn't have anything. That'll piss him off a little bit. I'll try to tilt some of these guys. That's an easy fold to Lucky. Just Dan 69 asks how's the grind been, but I really haven't been grinding online here. Really, I've been playing over at True Poker. I've been playing some jackpots. I put those videos up on the YouTube channel, Al Spath or Positive Poker Insiders. But I've been playing a lot live over in a local casino, which is about 7 miles from my house, picking up some nice money. They have a 1-2 game and sometimes a 2-5 game going over there, and it's really not a bad drive over or something like that. So it's real easy to get there. If I'm not running good, easy to come home. If I'm running good, stick around. Hey, nice. Maximus wants to know why I don't use the HUD. I don't use a HUD because a lot of my clients that come to me, they want to learn how to play live. So we use the online to put people on hands without using any of the statistical data that you can get from a HUD. Now, Posse and Dave Romer, which is the lingo, they both use and teach the use of the HUD, Flopzilla, all those kind of added features. I don't, because I like to prepare people for instinctively knowing what to do when they're playing live. And later this year, when Decryptney comes out with his new software, I probably will use it, get some training on it myself, and then we'll see what it does. But I can tell generally, how often people are voluntarily putting money into a pot and what they're normally doing, because I try to be perceptive at the table to see who's the calling station, like this Rylander here, like Rud Dog, and I kind of understand what people are doing, and that's what I try to teach my clients. It's an instinctive gut type thing, but you've got to practice it. And there's another backdoor flush. Wow, any two suited cards, right? All right, now this is my limp trap opportunity. Could backfire. Well, locally, we only have a small little casino locally. It's 1, 2, 2, 5. If we go to Atlantic City, you can play 5, 10, things like that. So I am going to. No, I'm not going to check. I'm going to see if I can get him to come. Yeah, unlucky. Just asked. Ever heard of trapping? Yeah, I think he's referring to his ace king that he was trapping. Let's see. I got Rude Dog in here. I got to make him pay. See, now that's a bad card. Anytime a guy like this stays, he could have hit that 2, because he would stay with any pair. But that's a good one for me. How did you know that guy didn't have clubs? How did I know he didn't have a flush? Well, a lot of times what you have to do is assume a few things. What would their betting patterns be? Who are these guys that are betting the way they're betting? Now, see, this is a bad hand here. I'm out of position, Jack 3, it's suited. I'd rather have it be 3, 4 or 3, 2 suited, or even 3 or 4, 5 unsuited, rather than the Jack 3 suited. Dollar, he's going to fold. If I come in for 50, he called. If I come in for 50 cents, I'm getting 8 to 1 on my money. I know he's going to put 50 cents in. So this is just on a lark. If he, just take the chance. You hit something like the Jack 3 or 2 3s for 50 cents. Because this guy is not a raiser. Unless he hits it big, then he just pushes it all in. Hey, welcome to Diorenzo 25 and AWD 7411 AW2. I remember any 2 will do. I never heard of that one. That's good. Welcome everybody. I'm over here at Full Flush Poker with my last $50 that I put down at the table. The reason being that Full Flush has not been paying out to people, and I'm just using it as demonstration stream. I'm not recommending anybody put any more money on this site because they frankly haven't paid out. Now, he's only got $10. This is the guy that could shove anytime here. As soon as he thinks he's in the lead, try to double up. Yeah, he's got a big hand. He wants a caller there. He got a really good hand. If he had pocket 4s, he might shove, but a hand bigger than that, he's going to just put in money and try to get people to put money in, build a pot, and see if he can triple up rather than double up. Now, what do you put this guy on here that puts 50 cents in a pot with 2 jacks and a queen, and this guy just calls? If you call with this hand here, my goodness, and then you fold, you can eliminate so many hands that he was in there with. Maybe he was in with a pocket pair, and he was hoping that the turn card was going to give him a full house with the jacks being the under pair, to the full house, like pocket sixes, and he hits a six, he has sixes full of jack, to take it away from somebody that possibly could have the jack. Bet sizing is important. Here it is. There's a shove. Way behind. Needs a 10. Doesn't get there. Doubt if he'll reload. Seat open. Generally, that's what happens when people bring shallow money to the table. Once they get busted, they're gone. Got a nice crowd here this morning. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you'll hit the follow button. Subscribe. It's free. You can get a notice when we go live. We got 3 or 4 streamers here. Dave Romer, you know, from Poker School Online. He's the lead instructor. Goes by the name of The Lango. We got Posse. PPI Posse. Ryan. Also streaming here. I am in Maryland. He's asking me if I'm close to New Jersey. It takes me 2 hours to get to the casinos there. It takes me a half hour to get to. Oh, any 10 wins this one. I just was talking too much. Jack is a good one. It takes me about 35 minutes to get to Delaware Park. It takes me about an hour to get to Sugar House, maybe a little bit longer in Philadelphia. It takes me 45 minutes, no, under 45 minutes to get to the Horseshoe in Baltimore. It takes me just under an hour to get to Maryland Live, which Jonathan Little just came out on his webcast this week and said it was the easiest cash games he's ever seen in any casino. And of course, Perryville, Hollywood Perryville, which is about 7 miles from my house. So we are in great shape here and where I live to play poker. Now, down in Maryland, down in National Harbor, Washington area, the MGM will be open in, I think it's late November, early December. I'm trying to get rooms there right now. And the our casino will have between 26 and 28 tables. Not very big, but I think they want long lines to begin with, is what I think. And then they'll expand a little later. I'm just going to take the free card here. Something had to hit him there. I'm just hoping that I hit a 2 along the way. If I don't, I can fold it. You don't want to just, sometimes continuation gets a calling station. Plays any 2 cards. So I pot button, but I like to make it more from early position against calling stations. Make them have to pay. I don't particularly like that 6s, but I have the continuation bet. He sticks around. I think I have to go at least $6 here. Sticks around. Ace King. Could have won it maybe at the end. Got me good. He didn't re-raise me pre-flop though. Took a 10 spot from me. Nice small flop there. He'll stay. No, he doesn't stay. Get a couple dollars back real quick. Diamonds again. 125 from Lucky on the button, usual bet. See if he sticks to it. He does. Don't put him on the ace here. King 10. King Jack. Now he puts me on 2 pair. Take it away. Diamonds twice, 3 times in a row, 2 diamonds. Is it an omen? Can I see the flop for a quarter? Lucky gonna go to $2.75, yeah. Right on your number, Lucky. I got your number. I'm calling out what you're gonna bet, when you're gonna bet. Uh-oh. All in. Hit the king. Must have had something like king 3 or something. The only way he wins is if he gets lucky. I mean, occasionally he gets big hands, but it's mostly luck. That's 4 hands in a row with 2 diamonds. Hey, hey. Come on, Rudd, put it all in with a 6. Lucky's gonna go up to $3 here. No. Yeah, I think Archer only has a 6. But it could be the 6 of hearts and another heart. Woo, he flopped the noogies. Oh, 5-5 would have been a nuts, but wow. Everybody, we're not worthy. Way to go, Chad. It's not the same Chad on The Bachelorette, is he? Bad boy Chad, is that him? Somebody tried to reach me on Skype, but I don't know who it was. If you're listening and you try to reach me on Skype, say something in the Twitch broadcast. Whoa. I got the 10. You might have a 3, but I have the 10. You have the 5, I have the 10. Bingo. I have the 3, you have the 10. Sorry, Rud, you got runner 3 and lost all your money. This is an easy fold. Another short stack carrot coming in. Folding winners. Okay. Carrot, short stack will wait for the blinds to come around. You guys might play that. I don't play that in early position. No matter what flops. Siva Wolf was in the house today too. Got lots of people stopping by. Thank you very much. Hope you give us a follow. I'm Al Spath, sitting here at PPI Teach. I'm going to call you unlucky. I just think your range is a little bit longer than mine, a little wider. I'm going to check raise here. Oh, he didn't give me the chance to check raise. Well, he must have thought I had the spades, and then when I came out betting there, he must have gave me credit for having it. It's going to cost him $2 with his short stack to get in here. Nope. Remember, when people sit down with short, they're only going to play back when they have decent hands. Anything middle of the road they're going to get rid of. They just want us to protect their stacks. They're trying to double up. And they're not trying to let that dwindle down $4 or $5 before they double up. So they don't like to give up $1 or $2 early. Always have to look when you're playing live or you're playing online. How much money does a person bring to the table? How tight they play or how loose they play? Who's the calling station? He got positioned. He should bet here. Even though he might not have the queen, he should bet at least the pot. He doesn't. That allows everybody else to pick up a diamond draw. There's my diamonds. Where's my diamonds when I had the diamonds 4 hands in a row? Oh, 2 of diamonds wins it. I had a 6, but I can't be in there with that king. Pocket 4s I can be in there with. We'll go pot. Remember, don't limp if you can help it. You get so much more out of raising. Like this. Let's hope he has the jack. Okay. He does. No jack. No jack. And that's how you wipe out a short stack. Let him hit his card with a silly queen jack and just take his money. Oh, I missed. He's taking some time here. I'm going to bet half the pot just to see if he wants to stay. If he stays, I'm done. Sometimes people will delay like that, making you think that they have cards, but that's usually a sign that they don't have cards and they're trying to make you think they have cards. So go ahead and fire the bet out there. You got nothing to lose. About $1.50, big deal. If you check, you're going to lose the whole thing. Boy, an 8 would be sweet here. I might even pay $1. Now I got a double draw for an 8 or a queen, so I'm going to put some money in the pot. I'm going to call here. I'd rather have the 8 than the queen and no heart. Nah, nothing. So Rylandor wanted to come into the stream. He's from Ottawa, Canada. He'll be watching an ad for about 30 seconds before he starts hearing this. So welcome, Rylander, to the stream. Nothing to do on this hand. Hey, Rylandor is in the house. Oh, that's the butt is in the house. Yeah, we got a lot of people stopping by. I hope they follow us and get notifications when we go live. We got 3 or 4 streamers here. I can't limp. Rylander, I was pointing out earlier that you seem to be more of a calling station and play a wide range of hands. Now, if that's wrong, you're going to have to correct the record here. I'm I'm going to take a free card on this one if they give it to me. He didn't. So I would think that he hit King Queen on this hand or King Jack. He may have Ace 10, but I don't think he would bet the Ace 10 here. So maybe he'll tell us in the chat screen in about a minute or so after the delay. He'll tell us what he had on that hand. But I tend to think he had the 2 pair, or he had King 10, where he had top pair and the draw. We'll see. He just said hello in the chat, and we'll just see if he tells us on that, because we can't see it at the table. But it's always nice to know, see if my reads are on or off. Of course, he'll be able to see what I'm doing and react to it, but only after the fact. Unlucky is also in here in the house, and he's on a delay. That's Chad. I don't know Rylandor. I don't know if his first name. I don't know. Okay, Lucky 125 is your predictable, and he doesn't do it. Sin City's up, and he goes. Now he knows he's on TV. He might just fold that crap. Way to go, Sin City. Oh. Gotta go $2 here. This is a lucky sucker here. Ryland says he's not really a calling station. Well, if he watches this video over later on, early on, you'll see that he's the only time that he's raised, a couple of times we've been able to predict he did have cards. I ain't no calling station. Famous last words. Does the name Custer mean anything to you? Hey, he's doing good. He's above the $50 mark. Come on. Uh-oh, Lucky's betting like he has something here. And that old calling station who called a raise and then he folded. I'm going to show you how often you are calling or not. If I can play this hand, I need to be raising with it. Don't limp. Don't limp. If somebody else is raising, if you can't re-raise them back, get the hell out most of the time. Now this is a terrible raise to $1. 50-cent raise is not really a raise. It is a fold. Ryland, okay, great. 90 seconds. Yeah, the hand's over before 90 seconds. Come on. They get 3 hands in 90 seconds. There you go, Lucky. Most of the time I do 2 minutes. I think it's set on 90 seconds because I was doing something the other day and I didn't reset it. Normally it's usually 1 minute and 45 seconds. So it's usually another 15 seconds. It's never I never go 2 minutes. Lucky had King 7 that time, huh? You had position too. Remember, you had King 7 plus position. This is a fold. Sin City's busy trying to come in here, and he timed out. I'm coming hard. $2. Unlike he's called himself a calling station. It was like 4 hands. Yeah, you know. Hey, Ryland, don't take this the wrong way or anything. No excuses. Here, we're playing four-handed right now. How come you didn't call me there? Rex Banner 81 is in the house. Tex Carbo Tamer's in the house. Hey, welcome to y'all. Uh-oh, this is another raising hand here. Let's just bring it up to $2 since people want to throw money around. Uh-oh. I'm up against a real good hand here. But for $1.50, I'm in. I gotta see the flop and see if I hit 2 10s or something. No. That's a check fold there, folks. That is a check fold for sure. That would have been a tough one if I had ace queen, because this guy could have had kings there. Yeah, five-handed early position. Queen 10 is worse than queen jack. Come on, Lucky, out of position, have a hand. Check. Sin City's going to. He doesn't know yet. He wants to. Uh-oh, there's a chance for Rylander to steal with the queen. Queen king, you could bet. Come on, you limped in this pot. You might even have queen 10. Same as I threw away. Okay, Sin City in the house. Sin City. Alright, I got pocket nines. I'm just going to call. I'm going to call here. See if I can trap. Did not get it. Coming over the top, maybe. I'm going to bet the 2 14s. Make him think I had the ace, that I was slow playing it. Why would he not have bet there? He raised, I bet you, let's see if he says anything in chat, but I think he had like pocket sevens or something like that. Didn't like the overcards. And when you have pair eights and you're going to go set mining, in other words, if he raises and I want to call him out of position, I have to make sure this guy has enough money for me to do that. I don't want to do it against Carrot, $2, $3 against Carrot, because he has to have 10 times the amount of money that's bet. Sin City's got enough money for me to take, so I'm going to call here, even though out of position. I don't think he has a 6. He could have a 6. He's betting it like he has the 9 now. I'm going to call here and go for the check raise. Oh. Give him rope. Come on, fall for it. Come on. Nuts. Nuts. God, I thought he'd get me for trying to steal that. This is not playable, folks. Even on the button, even though the calling station limped. Remember what I always say, limping is for losers. When you limp, you very rarely can win unless you really get the best cards. When you raise, you put more money into the pot, you eliminate players, you can continuation bet and win, you can barrel on another street and win, you could use the board to your advantage. Even when you have low cards like 6-5 suited and you raise and the cards come off big, you can act like you have it because you raised. You can't do it when you limp. Is Sin City in the house yet? I don't know who Sin City would be, name-wise. Again, there's your inappropriate bet, 50 cents. See, there's no reason to play ace-8 offsuit, especially in a 6-player game, without raising. You have to raise or you have to fold. You can't play that hand. That's a leak. So if I was coaching him, which I do coaching, I would tell him that that is a big leak in his game, and eventually that's going to cost him a lot of money, especially limping with it. Now, if he raises with it, I can buy it in a 6-player game. You can mix that in there every now and then, but still, he was under the gun. I would throw that away probably 95% of the time. I guarantee if he tries that and he eliminates that from this game, he'll automatically see a profit. He's not going to win with ace-8 offsuit that often. It's got to be a leak. It's got to be a drain on his stack size. We've been going for about an hour and 6 minutes. We'll see if we can't give another half hour, or maybe take it to 12 o'clock Eastern time to see. Yeah, he might have raised if I checked him on the end. He might have, and I thought about that, but I have an old theory, Spinks. It's called BYOB. Bring your own bet at the end. Don't usually expect somebody else to do the betting for you. Okay. I got, I wanted to look like it was a big bet. I wanted to look like a steal more than anything, and he just didn't buy it. That was just my bad that I tried one of 4 different ways to get him to bite. He's a very loose player. You saw that when he bet the flop with the 9 out there and the 2 6s. There's 8 offsuit in the blind winning. Hitting on the flop. Much different than playing it under the gun. In the blind, he's paying a quarter to see the flop. Anything but a 5 on the turn. Let's predict. Anybody? Queen or Jack? Queen or Jack? I got 1 vote for 10. That's a different bet for Principe. Hey, we may not see the turn. I may get 2 callers, 2 folders. Nope. A 7. Sin City, you're in here yet? Shout out on the chat if you are. If you don't have an account, just tell us at the table that you made it. Some people come into Twitch, but they don't get a Twitch handle or anything. They don't sign up, so they can view, but they can't do much else. They're not seeing the chat or anything else. They're welcome to do that, to follow us. Now, here's a case where Rylander has a better hand. I would say at least ace-jack. I'm going to go with ace-jack or ace-queen here. Let's see what gives. Oh, 6-2 would have just taken him down. Any one pair would lose to that. Good bet. $2 is just under half pot. That's not a good. That's usually overcards to the pot. See if Unlucky takes it away from him. And I think he'll fold here. If I'm wrong, and if he's got kings, he's going to come over the top. He does not come over the top. Lucky's going to not worry about 5s here, so Lucky's going to bet about $11, in my opinion. And remember, we're on a delay. He's not hearing me. Now, if he's got overcards, Ryland has to go away. If he's got an overpair, he could push because there's hardly any chance that Lucky has the 5 here. I think we'll have a fold. Yes. And now that would tend to tell me that he does have 5s. He got pocket 5s. That's the only reason you would have the 5s there. Good. I'm glad I didn't get to say that, but he's sitting out after that. Good. Ryland, please tell us what you had on that hand. We don't lie because I'm showing my cards and everything else. There's no reason to. I don't give him a quarter on this piece of crap hand. I'm not going to raise with it either. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, good. Sin City's in the house. Welcome, welcome. All right, Rounder with a little min bet here. I don't like those little min bets, but I don't like these cards as much. But min bets are usually a suited ace, possibly, you know, a small pair, maybe a connector like 10 jack. They're just trying to build a pot. They're not trying to win a pot. Well, we're waiting on Rylander to tell us what he had that one hand that he got in. Duffy's in the house here. All right, Riley, you're facing a 50-cent bet here. You're in the blind and you jump out on it. And you're out of position. You don't have anything 10, 2, 9, 4. You got to fold those kind of hands. You got to fold these kind of hands. Early position for sure. On the button, I'm raising Lucky with that King 5. Now you're facing another raise. Min raise. 75 cents out of position. Lucky has a gapper. He's going to call for 50 cents. He has something better. He's going to re-raise. I would do a check raise here for Lucky. If I was in Lucky's, based on his bet here, principal piece bet, $1.50, you might see Lucky go like $3.50, $4 if he was going to check raise. Wow, Rylander said he had 10-10 on that hand. Oh my goodness. He had, okay, Rylander, here's the thing. If I'm teaching you, if you're one of my clients, you're one of my students, let me see how this works out here. Lucky try to get this pot, but I think it got away from him. Let's see. Nope. He's still saying I own it. So is Lucky got the ace 9, or the 9-7, or the ace 7? Of course, Lucky Lucky gets unlucky at the end. Oh, he's got trips. I would have bet the end there a little bit. I would have value bet that a little bit. So I'm going to raise this up. Rylander, talk about the tens. Remember, the flop came with the 3 low cards. You had an overpair. Why are you playing the tens and you get an overpair to the board and you're not playing them strong? You know, you got to ask yourself, why do I want to play the tens? And if I get a board where I got like that, now you'd have lost because he had the 5s. But you know, think about what you're trying to get in that situation. Now he just limped here. I'm just gonna check, try to trap, and if I miss, didn't cost me anything more. He limped in. See if I can get him to bet the jack. No, because I'd have a better kicker than him. So what did Rylander bet with the 10s and that let Lucky in with the 5s so cheap? Did he only go $1? If he would have went $2, Lucky would have called the $2. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Lucky doesn't fold pairs for that kind of money. So nothing Rylander could have done. I think his bet was wrong. If it was $1 pre-flop with the 10s, it was wrong. No, not you, student. I'm talking about if you were my student, I would advise you differently. I'm not saying you're a student. It was just an inappropriate bet. Size matters in this game. I'm on the button. I'm already folding. Now you're out of position, Rylander, and you just call. Lucky's going to bet 225 here. Rylander's taking his time, And it's a check. 225. 270. He goes the whole pot. He goes the full Monty here. Wants him out right away. putting the total pressure on him. It's a continuation bet. Whether unlucky hit this or not, he might even have king queen, just have second pair. He's going to just try to go for the knockout, and he does. Remember, folks, when you're heads up with somebody and they check, it's like raising a white flag. You got to bet no matter what, even if you think you're being trapped. You just got to go for the bet, knock them out. Most of the time, you're going to win those BYOB on ace jack hand. No, on the ace jack hand, I was trying to just, I didn't care about that hand. I was giving that hand up. I was just hoping that, the queen was out there. I wasn't going to bet. No. So I bet he raised, thought he might have flopped a set, but not a huge raise. So I called, turn came a 3, and thought he had ace 5. That's good. So the club draw, straight draw, I put him on. Okay. I can understand that, Rylan, but who raised, what did you do pre-flop? It always, take the story back to what it was pre-flop. Did you bet before him? You limped or you made it $1? Don't worry about the results or how it came out. We're talking about what should have been done in the first place. It's called the RNG, not the RCG. Posse. The random number generator. The random RNG. Kind of like the GOP, DNC. All right, suited ace. I will fold this to a raise in a heartbeat. Chances of me flopping the 3 diamonds is 118 to 1. I don't want to go many. I'm going to check my nut draw with a straight draw. Try to get him to put money in a pot. I will wait. See, that's an overbet. I think that's more like king jack, king queen, something like that. This might be too much for me to go though. I'm 550, I'm gonna go. Let me wait. Let's see if we can use the time bank here. Not getting the right odds, folks. I'm just gonna go. Okay, here's the check. If he's got the full house, he's gonna belt me. Nope, see? That's what happens when you check it. I just wanted to show you guys. That's what happens when you check it. You gotta bet it. It's BYOB is right. Diamonds all day long. Diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. It's a raising hand. I don't like to do the 125. Random card generator, he's calling it. I like a random number generator. Look it up. Somebody search online, put RNG, random number generator, see what comes up. I'm being called out for the RNG. But this is fun. Hey, Posse, when are we going to have a group Skype session? I saw you putting it together on our Facebook page. I'd sure like to record that. Let's get one going this week. Let's get some people together, okay? Let's start a weekly group Skype session, talk about different things. And, we'd like to have guys like Rylander and Sin City new guys come in there and tell us what they think. And oh, look out, he goes the full Monty here. I don't think he might have ace jack, but I don't think he's got a deuce here. He's in the small blind now. I mean, big blind. He could have a deuce. No, he left. We don't get to see what maybe Sin City can't even tell us in chat. Don't tell anybody at the table, Sin City. That ain't. We don't want to do that. Oh, I'm going to close the betting here for 50 cents. 50. I'm getting 7 to 1 on my money, but I'm out of position. I just don't like the cards. What did he have? What did you have? Guys, when you type a question in, be specific because we've got a delay, and I have to go back and think about what hand you're talking about. I don't think he had a 7. I think he may have had a pair or something. Not to bet on the end kind of tells me that. Can we open the blinds on the table? What does that mean? Can we open the blinds on the table? I need help. Put RCG and what comes up. Let's just limp and see what Jessica likes to do. She's from Russia. She should raise. Just because she's from Russia. See? Know the people you're playing against. Know where they're from. Tends to tell you a lot about their play. I'm going to go set mining on this one. I don't want to chase people out of this pot. So if Lucky raises, I'm flattened. Oh, too much. Lucky, too much for me to go against you there. Too much. You got me out. $1.25, I'm calling. Oh yeah, he's got the big surgery this week, Posse does. Well, best of luck to you on the surgery, man. Ryan B 1348. Ryan B 1348. Deuce. Sin City. All right. And I guess your name is Ryan. Welcome. You're coming in late today to the party. I'm going to be here till noon Eastern time, which is about 20 more minutes. Been on for about, let me check my recording time. Been on for an hour and 23 minutes right now. That was my last $50 here at Full Flush. For those who came in late, I told everybody that Full Flush has not been paying out anybody, and because of that, it's time to me to let the rest of my money drain, because I use it to play a little bit, but depositing, I would not do that. You can have that one, Lucky, that's for sure. That's the problem, being out of position. I mean, I could have check raised him there. I thought he did. I thought maybe he had Queen 10 or something like that. This is an easy fold, even if it's heads up. Lucky doesn't tell us what he had on that last hand. Jackie Diamonds, you back on Full Flush? Did they finally start playing? No, and no. Listen to my commentary on here. They're not paying, and I had $50 on here. I just want to do a videotape this morning, so I'm doing it at that, and that's the only reason I'm here. Not advocating for Full Flush at 1-0. We've got some people that have like I mentioned this earlier. They've got 4,000, 2,500, 2,000. They can't get anything. They can't even get an answer back from support or anything like that. There's some guys that are even willing to trade money at 2 to 1. because if you'll give them the money, they'll give you the money on full flush, which is kind of like play money right now. So I don't know why you want to do that, but some people are cutting their losses, taking $1 for $2 if they can get it. Okay, Russian first in raises. She could follow up with at least a pot or a 3/4 bet, even if she missed. She checks. Now Rylander should bet on the button here. Definitely should bet 3/4. Nope, not half. Half, let somebody come in. Unless he hit 2 pair there and really wanted her to stay in, I don't recommend doing the half. Yeah, months it's taking more than months right now to get payouts. This guy gets ran over on the tables. Uh-oh. Conspiracy theory. Uh-oh. Rylander's saying he either hit a set or he has an overpair. Now he goes half pot. See if Unlucky puts them all in here. Boom. 2 overpairs. Rylander has the better of the 2. Yep, that's what we teach. That's why we're not using the HUD. That's not what we're using the poker tracker or things like that. Because you got to put on people on hands without doing that. You have to be able to sit here and say that's an overpair. The likelihood of having the 2 was nil, so it just turned out he had a bigger overpair than his opponent. Not that they didn't have good hands. Root Dog's back again. So Rylander with a good hand, Unlucky with a good hand, but Rylander's was just a tad better. Ike, where are you from, man? John Need Diamonds, where are you from? And Ryan, you too. Tell us where you're from, man. Let's give a shout out to your city. My name is Al Spath, former dean over at Poker School Online. If you look to my YouTube channel or Positive Poker Insiders, you'll find over 250 instructional poker videos. They're free. Hey, a 9 plus 2 diamonds. There's no reason for me to... Oh, is that Do-si-do? Oh my God. I'm just going to check this. I was just trying to trap a little bit there. I think the 10's fine. I think the 10's still good. Wow. Ike says his boy Troy 1 has over 60,000 on full flush. They're not paying him either. Wow. 60 grand. Get that. Man, he must be some good player. What's Troy 1, huh? Does he play tournaments or what? I made a great call and that's that. What's he talking about? Queens with the best hand. You did good. You can always go by money over $50. There's your champion at the table right now. John E. Diamonds is from Florida. I used to live in Fort Walton Beach, Eglin Air Force Base. Let's just go half and see what happens. Home of no rate cash games. Oh, quick call from Do-si-do. She's a calling station, so she'll call with anything. So I'm checking out of this one. She'll go at least 10. Oh, only 3. Overcard's not good enough. Jack 10. Queen Jack. She put you in a trick here, Lucky. Oh, she hit the 5 on the river. He had the Jack. Oh, he's going to be pissed. Oh, he's going to be pissed. I told you she was a calling station. Oh, my God. Piss. Tilt. Steam. Oh, my God. Here comes 757. Oh, he doesn't do it. I thought he was going to just chuck it in there. I would have chucked it in there. He still might chuck it in there. Look him up. PDX Oregon. Troy 1. Okay. Wow. Like I say, some people are offering. I know a couple of guys with 4,000 or 5,000. They're saying, "Hey, if I can get half of that, somebody give me half. I'll take half." Dudes of bosses with over 2. Whoa, that's cool, man. But that's a shame he's playing on this site with all the lifetime online wins. He needs to get off of this site that isn't paying. Get onto, one of the heavier populated like True Poker and stuff like that, ACR, and most people can't play like in Poker Stars. As I said, easy call. That's a bad bet. Should be more. Should we run it out with Rude Dog? For the hell of it? Should we run it out with him? Come on, guys. Yes or no? Oh God, I got money. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. He has an ace. He has an ace. I'm toast. Sevens. I was doing it against the 4-3. He got in the way. You son city, you son of a bitch. I was doing it against the Rude. You got in my way on that one, buddy. I'm gonna play around to the blind. Then I gotta go. I gotta go do some things this afternoon. It's been fun. I'm really happy you guys came by. I hope you come by often. If I can do anything for you, just email me at alspath@alspath.com. You can also go up to YouTube and check out the video library there. It's free. It's about 250 videos. You guys might find yourself playing in some of them videos, so check them out. Learn from some of the things we discuss. There's tournaments, there's heads-up play, there's jackpot tournaments, there's 5 cent, 10 cent, 10 cent, 25, 25, 50, 51, 1, 2. There's sit and goes. There's everything up there. Ike, I'm really glad you found us today. I'm glad you came in. Same with you, John Diamonds, and Ryan, and everybody else. I think, for some reason, I think of Rylander. I'll go once more around. I'll go once more around. Rylander got offended. All we're doing, he said, I made a great call. That's that. I think he's talking about the Queens and the Jacks, and nobody's disputing that. Man, he came over the top. Does he have Queen King or does he have pocket deuces? Yeah, I could have repped the ace on that one. Yeah. Sin City would have went gone. Got it fold here. Ooh. 10-4 is not very good. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 more hands and I am out. Oot, as they say in Canada. Oot. Hope you all enjoyed it today. Definitely want to play this hand. Definitely want to raise with this hand. If I'm coming in first, definitely want to raise. He wants to take me down, he'll call. Nope. Nope. Next hand's my aloha hand, my last hand. I call no matter what I have. Okay, if it's a good hand, I raise. But I call no matter what I have. Sometimes I'll call with just a good hand too, so they won't know. But an aloha hand means it's my last hand and I am out. Oh, ooh, look out for Sin City. Says he's got aces. Says he has aces. There's no other bet that he can have there that says anything else but aces. He wants people in. He's got aces. Shenton 50 says I'm in. He says I'm in. These guys are trying to hit sets with their hands. Here's the ace big bet of 22.75 or better. No, he goes half. He's worried about pocket jacks being it. Now, Lucky hates pocket jacks. But he may have hit the pocket jacks. Will he fold aces? No. Six the set. There's the aces as called. Here's the open-ended straight draw, and he gets there to beat for $152. Oh, sicko. He called with 7-9. Oh, sicko. Yuck. And then he's gone. Boom. There's the rest. All right. I'm going to give you some money here, Lucky. It's my aloha hand. Now I'm out. What's the sense in ripping anything there? He got the 6. He's got the winner. That's it, folks. And we'll go out on a positive note. I appreciate everybody coming by today. Thank you so much. This is Al Spath on Positive Poker Insiders. Today has been my pleasure talking to you from Full Flush, which is on the ropes as far as I'm concerned. Take care. They need to make some payouts. All the best.